Hello, everybody. I am Marina Michaelis, and I am freezing cold. But don't you worry, I can be both at the exact same time. Anyway, so it's October 30th, and I am looking at this. I'm looking at this tweets by Russia Today. Woman pulls up skirts in crowded metro to expose harassment, and she's like lifting her dress all the way up to you could see her midriff in her panties. And in response, I said, next thing you know, rape victims are going to get naked in public and start groping themselves, and we can learn that rape is bad. And this is the type of thing that I hate about what's it's like the sluts walk. It's that the sluts walk is overly theatrical and terribly histrionic. Like it looks like, and I'm not trying to be rude here, but it just seems like attention whoring. And I'm saying this as a person who's been, sexually assaulted in the past. I've actually have been sexually assaulted, but this is clownish and it makes something real and turns it into a joke. Like, let me explain it this way. Let's say that I tell you that I am against child molestation. And I would say it is wrong for adults to molest children. Adults should keep their hands off a child's private parts and they shouldn't be touching a child without their permission. And you maybe like, yeah, I could agree with that. I could agree with that. But then let's just say that to emphasize my points, I just, posted pictures of naked children. And what if I had a kid, walking down the streets naked? And, what if I told a kid to, grope their naked body? But it's for a good cause. It's because a child should be able to walk around naked and be still not be molested. You're probably thinking that doesn't make any sense. Nor does the sluts walk makes any sense. Like you have women wearing pasties and pole dancing. Like I really saw like a woman. She was being carried by like I don't know. She was being carried by a fat man or whatever with a stripper pole. Like she and the pole was being carried around and she was just pole dancing and she was just all smiles. And it's a lot like, oh yeah, like women, we should be like walk around in our lingerie and still not gets raped. So this stuff does happen like in a slut walk. So like I'm saying, like what if I said child molestation is bad, and to emphasize how bad it is, I am going to have a kid absolutely like walk around naked. It will probably look at you. It was be like, that is ridiculous. That is just so odd. It is such a strange thing to do, and it kills the point. And it's not like, how could you have a child run around naked? What's wrong with you as a parent? A kid should be fully clothed. That's what most adults would want. But it would really hurt my points if I did that. If I had a kid grope his naked body, just like, it's important. It's to let you all know that molestation is bad. You would be questioning me, and you should. You should be questioning my sanity. You should be questioning me. You should be questioning what my true motives are. Because let me put it this way. This let's walk thing. Would you ever see the exact same people do a sluts walk in, Pakistan if they could? Or okay, there's a travel ban. You can't go to Pakistan. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Saudi Arabia. Would they be able? I mean, okay, would they be willing? If they were able, would they be willing to do a sluts walk in Saudi Arabia? Like, if they could go to like some of the roughest places in Africa where, women do get like raped in Africa. I mean, we do hear about African rape gangs. Would they be parading around nearly naked, in these rough places where they're likely to get raped? I think not. It kills their very, idea. If or it's kind of like those no-go zones in Sweden. Those no-go zones where it's just full of Arab men. Would they be really doing a slip walk there where, to be there in solidarity for Muslim women who get raped by their husbands? I think not. They would just engage in deflection. They would say things like, I respect their culture, and nobody would believe them, of course. I highly doubt you respect their culture. You just know that you are more likely to get raped there. You want to save your own skin. And this whole, sluts walk is all theatrics. It's just for show. Because when I look at it, it's overly theatrical. It's histrionic. It's clownish. I mean, it's so harlequin. It's just so incredibly clownish. It really seems like a bunch of people with histrionic personality disorder all got together and decided to do a sluts walk. That's what it really seems like. It really just kills the whole we really care about rape victims. And that's why you see groups like Women Against Feminism, because so many of those women have actually been raped. It's like an actual rape victim is kind of like, oh my goodness, like you're turning a real situation into a joke. Now, I haven't been raped. I've just been sexually, assaulted. It was still bad, but even for me, it's just so theatrical. And it seems like they don't really actually care. Just like if I say I care about child molestation, you would question me if I had a naked child walking around, and ask the kids to grow up themselves. It's like, what's the point? It's like, I don't get it. It's like weird. It's strange. And not only that, but let's just say that you really do care about rape victims. You really do care. Then shouldn't you have a message that is easy to grasp and easy to comprehend? You shouldn't ever need to explain a message. You shouldn't have to be a lot like, okay, this is the explanation. Like when you say like, okay, like the slut walk is weird and it's crazy and it's odd. The feminists like to come and they love to explain it. But that means it's a failed message. It's a failed message if you have to explain it. People should get your message immediately. They shouldn't have to ask you. They should be like, oh, yeah, this is the message. Yeah, like I get it. Anyway, this has been Remy Kylas. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share me everywhere. Bye bye.